Friend, this is Golden Sun. Welcome back. So on the screen is the code we wrote in the last video, and basically we introduced how we can put our learning code here. Okay, so if you have some problem with the compilation, don't forget we need to add a return in the original skeleton code here. Now after that we can put our code here to play with that, and on the bottom is our output console. Okay, so today we'll introduce if else, if else. Let's create an x equals say 5. Now if x is greater than 0, okay, we can print out x is greater than 0. Okay, let's run it. Command R. X is greater than 0. Okay, so what if we don't want to show the literal x but the value of x? We can use backslash parentheses syntax, like that. So better to write this first, then if you type something here, autocomplete will help us. X, you see, x, right? For example, let me introduce how to rename the x. Okay, don't do it manually because there's a cool feature. There are two ways to do it. First one, hold on command key, and click it. Xcode provides the rename, functionality to rename all the occurrence in this code. So number 1, for example. Okay, now enter, or you can click this button, rename, on top right. Yeah, so number 1, so you see, so originally we put like x here. So now what if we want to put number 1 here? Run it, command R. So you can see number 1 is greater than 0. And if we want to show the value of it, let's do this first, then move the cursor in, and then number 1. You see, Xcode is cool. Okay, now what if we change that to negative 5? Of course, number 1 now is less than 0, right? So we cannot see the output. Run it, command R. Nothing was printed out here. Okay, so we can add a else here and print. Okay, we can make a copy of that, like that. Highlight that, command C and command V. Okay, is less than 0. Is that right? No, less than or equal to, to make it rigorous. Okay, now run again, command R. Cool, negative 5 is less than or equal to 0. And let's change this to like this is no fun with a hard-coded number here. What if we use our random number? Xcode or Swift provides a cool API for generating random integers. It's called ARC for not this one. This is a simple one. Okay, let's use this one, ARC for random. Okay. Now let's see. It's a positive one. It's a positive huge number, right? Like that. Okay. So let's make it smaller. Okay, like within less than 1000. How can we do that? We can use this one, right? It's called modulo. It's the remainder. It's the remainder by dividing remainder of the division, right? This arbitrary random number divided by 1000. Okay, so let's put this one in the middle, or 800. Let's see. If that one is greater than 800, then we can say it's greater than 800, or less than or equal to 800. Let's see, run it. $350. Should we put it in the middle? Maybe that's a good idea, right? Like that. Run again. Hopefully we'll get another random number. Oh, this one is greater than that. Okay, run again. Wow, still greater than that. Run again. Can we get less than? Yeah, this one is less than, right? Okay, so we learned, to recap, we learned the if-else structure like that. All right. There's two important concepts in any programming language: the branching with if-else, something like that, and another one is for loop. It's a loop. Okay, we'll introduce loop in the next video. See you then. Thank you for watching.